Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Floramancer. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm okay, kind of. I don't know. It's hard to place how I'm feeling today, so that's why I'm just like, So, I loaded up the world this morning just to kind of figure out what I was going to do today, and we have a couple of problems. It seems to be the case. Sundays are fix-it Sundays, apparently. So let me tell you everything that I've done, and we need to figure out what we're going to do. All right? So, rabbit stew. Rabbit stew is kicking us in the butt. So, I noticed a big problem. And that was first raised to me when I flew over here, and there was just stuff laying all over the place here. One, yes, I forgot to do the check. So it should have shut off a long time ago, but it didn't. And so it wasn't making any rabbit stew, and it was long enough that all my crafting placeholders had despawned, which was causing problems. For the bowls, it was making trap doors instead for a long time. And it could have been worse. But, yeah. So I turned off rabbit stew. Alright? Picked up as much of the stuff that I could. And noticed that I was missing a particular ingredient in my inventory from everything that was being generated here. And the thing that I was missing were mushrooms. We are sadly really low on mushrooms, specifically red ones. So I'm guessing it was prioritizing the red ones over the brown ones. I've been able to build up a new supply. So yeah, look at that. It's just yeah. So what else do we use mushrooms for? We use mushrooms for fermented spider eyes, which we need for autumn runes, I believe. Yeah. And these are used in making the Narslimus and will be used to making the Dandelion. So we need to make sure we can make autumn runes, alright? Need to fix that. It must not reach the floor. So I have to tweak that. So I turned off fermented spider eyes for that reason. We probably can turn it back on because we're going to need it. Otherwise autumn runes will stop crafting. We've got 57. So we can turn that back on. But what else do we need with fermented spider eyes? Because we ran out of mushrooms, which means fermented spider eyes weren't crafting either. It just had ingredients floating everywhere. Spider eyes. And you know what our biggest problem over here has been since the start of this mod trap? Spider eyes. We've got a whopping 32. That's a problem we're going to have to solve if we want to continue playing this way. Which means getting a spawner and changing it over to a spider spawner and picking it up and bringing it over here and putting it in there. Yep, that's what it means. Not looking forward to it. Can we even get a... I'm trying to remember. Can we even get a spider spawner? Maybe not. We can get witches that might help. We can't get spider spawn heads, so that might be... I mean, we can do witches, but witches don't drop a lot of spider eyes. This is such a difficult thing in a Garden of Glass world. Because in a regular world, you would be able to encounter spider spawners, and you'd be able to do a spider spawner. But in Garden of Glass, not so much luck. Does it give me the percentage drop chance for spiders? 12%. Killed by a living wood avatar. Okay, so it doesn't drop. This one I have to do in the living wood avatar in order to get spider eyes. So this one we're gonna need, if we do witches, we're gonna need to put the witches in there. Do we have space in here? I think we do. We should be able to punch out the ceiling a little bit and raise it. I've got water sitting here to keep the Enderman from spawning in here, but if we raise the ceiling, you can see we've got space. So, witches killed by the living wood avatar have a 12% chance of dropping. Okay. Yep. We'll have to do that. Our hopper hawk is around here somewhere. We'll have to convert this into just being a chest with blaze rods to being a storage array, because witches drop a lot of things. So, since I turned off rabbit stew, by the way, the gourmet list I have switched back over to being pumpkin pie and steak. The ones that were rabbit stew and steak. Pumpkin pie is the same amount of meat haunches as steak, so we're fine. Yeah. We can manage that for now. Okay. So that's one chain of stress that I've dealt with this morning, is that we're really low on mushrooms, which means we're also low on spider eyes, which means we're low on fermented spider eyes, which we can't really do rabbit stew anymore unless we increased our mushroom farm by a lot. Because this is going through a lot of them. And I did see I can add another layer to this mushroom farm. That's what the living rock is for. I can put a hopper here and pull another red string container here and put a hopper on it, a hopper hawk. And that would give me the opportunity to do one more, maybe two more layers of this farm. So I might have to do that just to get this increased. I do not know, maybe you guys might know, but I do not know if you enclose this and make it dark, if they'll grow faster. I mean, I know they'll grow, period, if they don't have podzol, if they're just like grass or dirt or whatever. It has to be dark, and I know that podzol allows them to grow in daylight, but I don't know if it grows faster in the dark. Don't know. So, yeah. We've got our Kekamuris running. It seems to be keeping up just fine. We should check a couple of those resources. Eggs. We have plenty of currently. Sugar, which is from sugarcane. Yeah, and I know we have a lot of wheat, so we're doing all right for cake. We're doing fine managing 3 Kekamuris. I do not know if we'll be able to expand to manage more than that at this point in time. We will have to see. The other thing that I noticed was remember doing this way back at the beginning when we needed wool and didn't have a sheep farm. We were converting string to wool. Well, this was running and it was needing white wool, and I couldn't figure out why, because we have a sheep farm now. The Spectral Lotus or the Disco board has been pulling from here to get the white wool that it needs, and there's a pretty good reason. Oh wait, I see a need for a torch or two. There we go. Anyway, over here, our sheep farm, has it built up a little bit? No, 2 stacks of white wool, guys. 2 stacks. 2 stacks. Yeah. So it's actually turning off here. See, it's currently off because it's not able to keep up. See, now it's high enough. So this is this is going spazzo. And so I need to figure out what to do about this, because I totally did not think that I'd be running this low on wool. 2048 is the number that this is set for. As you can tell right now, it has gone up, and I'm hoping it's going to continue to go up. We'll see. The Spectral Lotus I have turned down. It was going every 20 or 30 seconds. It's now going every 50 seconds to try to offset it from the wool consumption, that it's the white wool specifically. Yeah. So down here, it probably, where's the white? Right here. At some point it probably turned off. So yeah, we've got a couple of problems we're dealing with. As I knew we would when we got further into these things. Yeah. I'm just, that's the list of things I found this morning that we're gonna need to address. So I have my list from yesterday that we didn't get to, which is automating the coarse fruit farm and then making the coarse flowers in the manufacturing building so that we can replant the coarse fruit farm. I have rabbit stew checks on here, which, gosh darn it, I should have done, because otherwise we would have not had this big of a problem, and I might not even have noticed the problem, which, so maybe it was a good thing that, yeah, who knows. But we need to do the resource checks for the Pride rune that we built yesterday, and then we can go into a creative world and start planning what the Rafflesia setup is going to look like. But we need to address our problems first. One, that mushroom farm likely needs expansion. And again, I have no idea if making it dark in there, since there's pods already, if it will make them spawn mushrooms faster. I don't know. But we're going to need a lot more mushrooms than what we got there. I could crack out my large mushroom farm that I used in season 1. Really could do that. I would need to really look at it, because that was, to me, that was being ingenious, and it was complicated, and I never actually fully automated it. I just had it semi-automated. We have a lot of mana, 95 now, so at some point we're going to need to plunk our Terra Shatterer back in there and get more Terra Steel made. Yeah. So there's where we are with that. So first, I want to switch food types, because our goal was to eat all the food. And I don't, I know we're not there. So here's my list of all of the food types in the game, and there's the list of stuff we've had. So we're just going to start trying to go through it. Apple, let's move over a little further. There. Apple, beetroot, carrot. Have we eaten just carrots? Yes. Coarse fruit. We have not done coarse fruit. Melon slices. We just done poisoned potatoes. We have not done. Regular potatoes. Have we eaten raw potato? Yeah. Sweet berries. We need to add. It's from Future Minecraft, so we need to actually get them before we can eat sweet berries. Baked potatoes we've done. Pumpkin pie we've done. Dried kelp we need to get from Future Minecraft, so we need to figure out how to get that. Cooked chicken. Oh, fish. We need to do cod. I wonder if I have any. We might have to actually go fishing. Cooked mutton we've done. Cooked pork chops we've done. Cooked rabbit. Have we done rabbit? We've done rabbit. Okay. Salmon we haven't done. So we haven't done the fish. Ugh, puffer fish. That's gonna be we eat one of those to cover that. Same with the poisonous potato, you know. Raw beef. So we did beef tartare. We done raw beef. I'm looking. I don't see it. I have steak, but I don't have raw. Okay. Raw chicken. That's gonna be one we just eat one of. So we have a lot of the raw things. We've done rotten flesh. Bread we've done. I don't have it listed on there, do I? It's not here. We've done cake and... Have we done regular cookies? I think we've done regular cookies. I know we did manna cookies. I know we did beetroot soup. It's gotta be here somewhere. There, beetroot soup. Honey bottles, see, we have to figure out how to get bees. That one might be impossible. Because we're spawning a bunch of birch trees over there and I've not seen a single beehive. Maybe it doesn't work in this. Oh, there's no flowers over there. I think there have to be flowers to trigger the beehive spawning. So we'll need to see about that. Mushroom stew we've had. Rabbit stew. Have we eaten the rabbit stew or just crafted it? Rare, raw rabbit, regular rabbit. I don't think we've had the rabbit stew. Suspicious stew. Gold enchanted apples. We've got golden apple here. I don't think we have the higher tier apple. And I know we haven't done golden carrots. And we did spider. So we're getting through it, guys. So what should I eat now? We should probably start with... I don't want to do coarse fruit right now. I don't need the extra headache. I don't see raw chicken on here. So we might need to just eat one of those. Let's do the dangerous ones another time. So I have a feeling... I don't think raw beef is a dangerous thing. Like, I don't think it gives you a status effect or anything. You know, let's do the silly thing. I don't see bread on my list here. So let's just take care of bread today and maybe figure out what next to do. Rabbit stew. We have a couple of rabbit stew. Do I have a sign on me? I do. So I know we're out of space right here, really. Let's just kind of go. We'll do bread and rabbit stew today. Okay, so let's go fetch it. Do you guys ever have days where you just don't feel happy? It's kind of where I'm at today. Not quite sure why. So we're gonna take one of these. It doesn't feel like depression, you know, but it just, I woke up and I'm just like, today's just not a super happy day. All right, so we put that back. And that is one of our tasks somewhere, isn't it? Isn't it in the husbandry, maybe? Yeah. All right, so when we're hungry, let's put the melons away. When we're hungry, we'll eat the stew next. Ooh, I have a little bit of salmon here. We'll eat the stew next, and then the bread, because they're not listed on there, but they are now. And we'll see if either of those... Yeah, I'm just feeling blah. Yeah. We'll see if either of those increases 22 to a new number. We have most all of this stuff in the Botania advancements checked off. That's kind of cool. The challenges. Do we have any new challenges? I don't want to do that. I mean, we can. We can if we... I mean, it's just not a big deal. It's, if you use a dispenser to try to plant a Botania flower, that's the bug. And yeah, it was left in there as an Easter egg, but he actually had it, like, it was reported so many times. I don't know why. This may be impossible. I mean, I guess I could make it so we could request 50,000 cobble just to get it and then put it back away. We can't do this one. We have no ground to raise up. I don't want to mess up a platform. I think that's it. Oh, I don't know what this one is. I don't think I can do this one. I just don't think I'm capable. And this one, I don't know if this one will count if we dig through the world in the nether. I'm kind of hoping. Yeah. So that's where we are with things. What I want to do right now is try to fix our mushrooms and spider eyes problem. So that's going to be a trip. We need to craft sticky pistons. I think we have enough observers. My boxes, did I pick them up? I have my boxes. Okay. So here's our setup. We need to do sticky pistons and observers. You see that? And then we can place the podzol there to get it expanded. So if we work on that today, it shouldn't take us too long. That should help increase that. It looks like I might want to enclose this so that we don't have mushrooms spawning. We don't have mushrooms spawning on that because it is occasionally happening where it's really dark at night when it's really dark. So we might need to half slab this. So first, how many sticky pistons do we need? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we need 26 pistons and observers. All right. How are we for? We have 25 pistons and we have 40, so we have enough observers. But let's craft more pistons. Let's get and all right. Cobble. 2. And let's see here. Got that, and then I need to make a bit more wood. Okay. There's the pistons, and then we can request 32 slime balls. Make them sticky. And we already have the observers. We're going to need more dirt, but I can use my Rod of the Lands for that. Alright, so step 1. Let's place this. Ooh. There we go. I forgot to reboot my computer, so it might do that a few times throughout the stream. Usually I've been having to reboot my computer to play this world specifically. Okay. I can't remember if the seeds that we need to use for the spreading podzol, I don't think they naturally spread, so we're gonna need to make several. And before we can place this row, we need to place the mushrooms that'll go here. This is where the observers are gonna go, and then the pistons will go here, which we could start placing. Oops. Okay. And then the pistons on this side. And I just realized something. We need to do this double. Because we need to do that side too. Oh well, we'll get there. And we need to take that one out. And that one out. Am I miscounting somewhere? I have made 6 too many. I don't think so. All right. Now these go this way? Nope, the other way. This way. Oh, I forgot this problem. because it's going so slow for the placing. It doesn't rapid pulse, which it means it picks up the dirt and doesn't put it back. Yeah. Oh, the joy. Oh, the joy. Let's get this row done and then move the dirt back. Yep. Oh, why did I do that? Okay, well, as fun as that was, yep. And we'll have to do it again on the other side. And I actually did break my observer, just delayed. The farm must have harvested. All right. Oop. Why is my phone making noise? Didn't know. All right, let's move the dirt back. All right. Oh my goodness. That shovel just goes through everything, doesn't it? Yay. Okay, there's the start. Now we need to get that converted to podzol and then get some mushrooms on it and then put the top layer on and do the mushrooms again. So podzol requires what kind of seed? The boreal seed, which needs a dead bush, which needs a fern, which needs grass. All right. I think I have, oh, actually, I think I have grass up here for the purposes of duping. Oh, look at this. We have 13 boreal. We probably won't need more than that. Woohoo! I hope not, anyway. Let's go out here and fetch however many. Hello, creeper, just what I needed. Die already. Okay. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Place it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should. Does it not spread up? Well, it does not. Okay. So we might need more. Anyway, I think it's brown here. Did I do orders of 4 I did. And then we need the dirt on top. And we're gonna get rid of that block. Convert this. And do the opposite. So this one will be red. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. That should be all set. Other than the need for a bit of torches. I think we're good there. Ah, we need to get a floating hopper hawk. Be in here. Hopper hawk, and we need to craft it into a floating variant. And we'll just slap it on there. Uh-oh. Did I? Okay, so actually you need to go next to it. There we go. That covers the whole area. Yes. Great. Now we just need to do this again over here. Yep. And we'll be all set to have a slightly expanded mushroom farm. We may need to enclose it. Like I said, none of you guys have mentioned whether or not making it dark in there speeds it up. Since it's got podzol, they'll spawn day or night. But I don't know if making it night improves the chances of the mushroom growth rate. I don't know. But we do need to make more pistons and observers to do the rest of the farm. So we should go do that. Okay. Crafting yet again. These are what again? Okay. There's some of those. Maybe we should do the 31 more. Okay. So we've got that, and then we need to do the bunch of pistons again. Let's do it. We need more wood. Yeah, looks like it. That might do it. That made 2. We need cobble. There we go. Great. Let's get another chunk of this built. I'm going to place this is our the way I've been doing the setup, so I know where blocks go. Alright, so that's where blocks go. And we'll get our dirt rod out to do the rest of this. Now, so we don't have to do a little dirt juggling again, I think we should place the observers first. And then the dirt. And then the pistons. They go the other way. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Okay. So placing the pistons, that's going to be a challenge. Because if we put the dirt here next, because it'll trigger the observer when we place the dirt. How are we going to get in there to place the pistons? Because the dirt will be there. I think we've got to deal with placing and replacing. Oh, I forgot to do sticky pistons. All right. And then here. Oh. And that one. And then the fun that is, oh, yay. Okay. So duh, guys, it's down one. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't hurt anything if we completely enclosed this so that it was dark. I haven't decided what I want this to look like. Alright, I need more borealis. I need more boreal seeds. first, we shall dupe these, then convert them into the dead bushes, then into the seeds we need. Okay. Oh. Alright, so we need to do the mushrooms on this layer, which we start with oh. And then we need to do the dirt layer again here. Alright, and then we need to convert. See if that takes care of it. Yep. And then this one starts with the red. And then we need a couple of torches. Great. We're all set. I think we're all set. Woohoo! Now, remind me again, how tall can the hopper hawk? Come on, give me a window. How high up can it go? It does not have power, so it can do 13 above. 13, 13, 13. So how high up can we go? Can we do another layer? I won't do another layer today in any case, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. And this is, we're gonna have to do 1, 2, 3. Let's try and make one. It would be there's our Podzol pad, so we would be able to do it. So we can add another layer to this. Yes, we can. Great. I will do that on my own time. But this will definitely help. Can we build it? Yes, we can. All right, so that's definitely what I'm going to do there. I want to get, that's not enough. I want a half slab under here is where it's been spawning mushrooms very occasionally at nighttime when they get, and they nothing happens to them. They just sit there. I guess that doesn't matter, does it? But I'm wondering if you remove any of those spots, if the chance to spawn on top of Podzol increases. Let's do something. Minecraft mushroom spread mechanics. I've never watched, well, no, that's not true. When I babysat, I watched Bob the Builder for a while. Spread mechanics. It's a 4% chance of attempting to spread. When that happens, the game chooses a block near the mushroom, and if a mushroom could be planted in the chosen location, a new mushroom appears. Otherwise, the attempt fails. The algorithm used to choose the new location for the attempt is not a simple random selection, but a multi-step algorithm that depends partly on which surrounding blocks are valid locations. Some key aspects. Mushrooms may theoretically spread up to 5 blocks away, including diagonally along all 3 axes, though only if the blocks in between are valid mushroom locations. Spreading this far has a low probability. Okay. The algorithm is weighted in a way that favors spread to nearby Y levels. This further reduces the chance of mushrooms spreading far in the Y direction. The block is considered a valid location for a mushroom if the block at the new location is empty, the block at the below the new location is opaque. Block below the new location? Okay, the block it wants to place on. And the light level at the new location must be less than 13 unless the block below is mycelium, podzol, or nylium. Okay, so light level doesn't matter. In addition, mushrooms will only attempt to spread if there are fewer than 5 mushrooms of the same type in an area of 9 by 9 by 3 around the original mushroom. So I'm wondering if, because I did every 4, I'm wondering if I alternated every other 1, if that would make the spread. No, it still would be less than 5, so that still counts. The other option. The other option to do large quantities would be to get mushrooms. And I think, don't quote me, but I think the drum of gathering could shear them? I don't know. Would the drum of gathering shear a mushroom? Shall we test? Let's get into cheat mode. And so I need to do that in order to get into the miscellaneous and so I can see spawn eggs. Mushroom. Yes! Woohoo. So that's an option. And we can put it in this setup. Well, that would slow down wool harvesting. But that's a thought. Let me jot down the thought. Mushrooms for mushrooms. Okay. The mushrooms do not grow back, so we would need to then slaughter them. But I'm wondering is if we converted this to mushrooms instead of regular cows, and we had another drum of gathering. This one is for the buckets, which we can still milk mushrooms. If we just change these over to mushrooms, we would get steak when they died by suffocation. We'd be able to trigger the drum of the gathering to shear all their mushrooms off of them when they're adults. I don't think you can do it when they're babies. Oh, that's a problem. Hang on. Because, no, that should still work. I'm just sitting here going, when they grow up, they cause one of them dies, but it's not necessarily the one that grew up. Okay, so that's a potential thing. How do we get a mushroom? You get mushroom soup from mushrooms with a bowl. So if I dropped bowls instead of buckets, you'd get mushroom soup, but you can still milk it with buckets. Yeah. Okay, let's switch back to survival mode and get rid of this and this stuff that, well, yeah, switch this back to cheat mode off. Okay, so mushrooms are superior to regular cows. Well, you can certainly get more things from them. We'd have to figure out how to get mushrooms. I'm wondering if they're in the Cocoon of Caprice as a rare mob. Let me jot down into Vadsky's server real quick. Can you get mushrooms from the Cocoon of Caprice? If so, is there something to increase the chance? We'll find out. We would need to get 2. So I have no idea how many Cocoons of Caprice. But I'm wondering if there's a way to increase the chance of getting them, and if so, like, I'm wondering if you like feed the Cocoon of Caprice mushrooms or something. We're gonna wait and find out. We'll see. I'll check back in a bit. In the meantime, let's put our... Whoop, have another lag spike. Doggone, I should have restarted restarted my computer before I did this. Because we desperately need more mushrooms, and yeah, this is not a grand scale farm, so that's something we're gonna really need to address. Let me find my to-do list for this next week. If I have time playing, we're going to be expand mushroom farm again. And potentially we'll need to get mushrooms. Potentially. Alright, so that problem is beginning to be solved, so I'm going to check that off as we're working on it.